When we think of Philippine pop culture nowadays, one person comes up in our mind, Vice Ganda, the comedian who can make an entire studio laugh with a simple charot and uplift an audience shouting, "Saya all!" Vice Ganda is more than just a famous person. She is a cultural icon that represents how Filipinos deal with resilience, comedy, identity, and even politics. This video poses the question, how did Vice Ganda become a pop culture phenomenon? What does that say about us?
Vice Ganda began in the early 2000s comedy bars, which were dominated by LGBT comedians with sharp, spontaneous, and fearless humor. These bars were raw, boisterous, and unreserved. Something changed when Vice Ganda entered the mainstream via its showtime. On noontime TV, her survival humor, quick barbs, comfy flair, self-deprecation become softer. Vulnerability entered the mix, the sass persisted, and the joke grew more thoughtful. The nation adored the way she transformed comedy bar reality into family-friendly entertainment beyond television. Vice Ganda developed into a full-fledged brand, a box office sensation, a makeup artist, and one of the most prominent LGBTQ plus icon in the Philippines. Vice Ganda was not merely a part of popular culture, he changed its shape.
Gender performativity is one of the most influential ideas in contemporary gender theory. Introduced by philosopher Judith Butler, especially in Gender Trouble, 1990. And Bodies That Matter, 1993, Judith Butler's theory of gender performativity argues that gender is not something one is but something one does. According to Butler, gender is produced through repeated actions, behaviors, gestures, and speech that follow social norms. These repeated performances create the appearance of a stable, natural gender identity, even though it is actually constructed and maintained through these acts. Judith Butler's concepts of gender performativity is shown by Vice Ganda's influence on Philippine popular culture. Vice challenges conventional Filipino notions of what it is to masculine or feminine, with her flamboyant manner, witty humor, and gender non-conforming. Vice consistently demonstrate that gender isn't established, but rather something we do and express through performances on TVs, movie, and live events. Vice exposes how Filipino gender standards are constructed rather than organic by portraying gender in audacious, lighthearted ways. This makes room for LGBTQ plus identities to be accepted more widely and demonstrates how pop culture can question and modify gender norms in the Philippines.
Influencing pop meme culture and humor, her punchlines and reaction frequently become viral memes, GIF, and TikTok audio. Vice comedic timing has shaped a huge portion of Filipino internet humor. The Vice Ganda economy. Her MMFF movies dominate Christmas seasons. Vice Ganda influenced beauty cultures. Segments she hosts become viral online templates. Vice doesn't just reflect pop culture, she reshaped it. She shapes everyday Filipino humor, especially among youth. Even her music becomes punchlines and pep talks rolled in one. Push mo yan te, use as encouragement, boom panes, use when someone gets roasted.
The story of Vice Ganda is one of culture change, through song, humor, and poignant phrases, like "Wag kang susuko." Vice addresses identity, suffering, and happiness simultaneously. Hindi ka pangit, sinwerte ka lang sa personality. She creates room for representation of the queer community. She connects with viewers on an emotional level. She transforms national entertainment, comedy, and language. And she does it with a wig, a quip, and a smile or 10. Vice Ganda is more than just a symbol of popular culture. She is a reflection of a rawest, expressive, emotional, and never-endingly humorous natural of Filipino. Humanity, Vice reminds us, ibinabahagi ang saya, kaya saya everyone.